Hi, and welcome to Steps to Strides and this explainer video with me, Connor Ratcliffe, musculoskeletal specialist podiatrist and senior lecturer. As always, no single source is entirely comprehensive and wider reading is encouraged, as there's always nuance in differing scenarios and presentations. Anyway, hopefully you're going to enjoy these videos and the often chirpier and slightly less verbose than me voiceovers within them. So thanks for watching. Enjoy.
Welcome. Today we're diving into motor learning for lower limb rehab. So here's a big question. When do you move past just adding reps or weight?
Well, the answer really comes down to motor learning. It tells us when a patient is truly ready.
The whole thing breaks down into 3 key stages. Let's get into it.
First up is acquisition. This is where your patient is learning a totally new skill.
And it takes a lot of mental focus. They really have to think about it.
Even something that looks simple, like a heel raise, needs that intense focus to get right. Next up, we have the retention stage. Now it's all about refining that movement. You know the saying, practice makes perfect? That's what's happening here, building those neural pathways. Slowly, the movement starts feeling more automatic. It's becoming second nature to them. And finally, we hit the transfer stage. This is where the skill is basically on autopilot.
At this point, your patient can do the exercise without even thinking about it. It's just easy.
And this is your green light. Now you know it's time to progress to something tougher.
Okay, so what does this actually look like in the clinic? Let's check out some examples. Okay, scenario 1. Your patient struggles with balance and needs to load their Achilles.
So first, you isolate the movement with wall support. Then you transfer it to a freestanding version.
All right, scenario 2. Let's say your patient has a shaky lunge. You can train balance and quad strength separately, then put it all together for the full lunge.
And this idea works for bigger lifts too, like using an RDL to build up to a deadlift. But remember, this isn't a one-size-fits-all timeline. Every patient is different.
You've got to think about their training history, pain levels, all those personal factors.
Plus, think about the exercise itself. How complex is it? How many cues does it need? So, monitoring each person individually, it's not just a good idea, it's absolutely essential.
So which of your patients comes to mind? How are you going to apply this framework first?